here at AOL. I'm back at AOL. Sorry, you want me to get out of the way? Oh, no, not at all. Hi there, Mr. AOL. So we're back at the AOL offices. They can't get out of AOL. Kara Swisher cannot. So we're at Truvio, which is launching its own destination site tomorrow on Thursday, and here's all the Waltz videos done by just in general, and then where they are on MarketWatch and All Things Digital on MSN Video, and then featured tags, which is a new way to search for these videos. Now, one thing you were saying, introduce yourself.
I'm Tim Tuttle, the CEO of Truvio and SVP at AOL.
Now, you're saying people search video differently because they're...
So people, we've noticed powering all the sites that we power that people use video search engines very differently than they use web search engines.
Explain.
Briefly. On web search, people typically have something very specific in mind. On video search, they don't, more than half the time they don't have something specific in mind. So they'll browse and they'll...
So you've got to be able to offer it up in a way that's interesting to them.
Yeah, and we have to, if something if they don't have something specific in mind, we want to give them the opportunity to browse through videos and find
Right, because a lot of video search sites are like, you know, all library books shoved on the floor, and you have to sort of find what you want to find rather than any organized fashion.
That's right. So we were trying to organize it, group it, so they know the differences between high-quality, professionally produced video, user-generated video, video that's for sale, video that's not for sale, and make it very clear so that the user immediately understands that.
So we went to one of my favorite songs, Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood, and you can't get it because this says this can only be played in the original where the site is hosted. And so what happens then? What occurs?
So when you click on the link, it will take you back to the original site where you can legally view this copy, which happens to be on AmericanIdol.com.
Right.
They are able to play their ad and monetize the video as they see fit.
Right. They couldn't put your ad in your site? They couldn't
That's not how they choose to do it.
Right.
They don't want to.
But don't you want to go to them? So they want to just, instead of...
At some point we might do that in the future.
Right, because it would be easier for people just to play it in your site.
But more importantly, we want to give users the ability to find all these videos, even if they have restricted use requirements on them.
Right.
And so this is Carrie Underwood, Jesus Takes the Wheel.
Wow, okay.
I could listen to this all day long.
Yeah, and then Walt's going to make fun of us for our taste in music, but we don't care.
Okay.
So here we have Carrie Underwood again. Pull the Blinks one up. See, it's a little different. Everybody's got a little different. Google videos and Yahoo videos are really not as good once you begin to look at them. So what's the big trend in video search?
Oh, the big trend?
Yes.
Well, I think the big trend is actually having video search be useful and being able to get relevant results.
Right.
One of the things that's happening on the web is video on the web is a lot more than just about user-generated video. It's a lot more than dogs on skateboards.
Right.
Over the past year, there has been a huge amount of mainstream, professionally produced, high-quality video that's come available on the web. And I think video search engines, unlike user-generated sites, allow you to find all of that in addition to the dogs on skateboards.
Right, so it's a question, although please stop impugning dogs on skateboards immediately.
I love them.
Because they work really hard to do that, you know.
They're talented.
But one of the things that I think is important is the range of stuff you crawl, obviously, and then how you present it, how it's presented so that you get to not the sites that copy video from other sites, but the actual sites that are serving up the original video.
Yeah. So wherever possible, we try to bring you back to the definitive source for that video. So if you're watching your favorite TV show, you know, the Daily Show will send you to Comedy Central so you can watch the original high-quality version of that video in the way that the content owner intended. So one of the things that we try to do, we're also trying to be comprehensive. We want to get everything. So this is not just video from one or two websites. It's not just user-generated videos. It is everything. It's the one-stop shop for professionally produced, amateur, and everything in between.
And how do you think you're going to make money from video?
Well, I think
to everybody, because that's sort of like everyone says it's the big gold mine, but nobody's really had any solutions.
That's true. Well, I mean, the way that video makes money today, either on television or elsewhere, is through advertising. And we think over the next 3 years, those advertising models are going to emerge to be able to monetize.
Anything promising? Because everybody hates pre-rolls, as we discussed.
Well, you can make money off pre-rolls, but they get in the way of the user experience.
But they're evil. You know that.
They're evil.
They're actual evil on earth pre-rolls.
I've watched many of them in my lifetime, and I understand. I think the models that will really work haven't been invented yet, so we're experimenting with a half a dozen different approaches.
Anything you find particularly promising?
Well, I think having contextually relevant ads is very important, but I don't think anyone has cracked the code on the best way to ensure that you're always going to see something relevant based on what you've watched or based on what you typed into the search box.
Right.
So we're working on it.
So it could be things around it, overlays, various other...
It could be like, similar to Search Today, you might see ads alongside the the right column of your search results. That model has potential. It might be unobtrusive overlays over the video. All these models people are experimenting with, and hopefully we'll find the right one that makes everyone happy.
Great.